Okay, now we're going to look at some Amazon selling troubleshooting tips. We're going to go over some potential problems you may be having right now or have run into, and how to be able to resolve those with some really actionable but successful and effective solutions. Now, the first sort of troubleshooting tip we're going to talk about is specifically focused on what if your products aren't selling? In other words, right now in the testing phase, not if you're already selling and all of a sudden you got like a lull in your sales. That's not necessarily what this is for. This is more like while you're testing your new product in the marketplace, you're seeing that it's just not selling. Like you don't see any action at all, or maybe very, very little action. What do you do? Well, the first thing that I want you to consider when that happens is to check what's missing. Like, in other words, study out the top 40 best sellers in your category, like for your product, like the 40 best ones. Okay. And make sure you get close competitors that you can that are similar in product and similar in price. And then I want you to start checking on factors that they have that your listing is missing. Because whatever they're doing is successful. Check if they're doing something, but you're missing that particular thing. And specifically check a couple different areas, a couple different factors. Number one, the number of positive reviews. If they have 20 or 30 and you only have 2 or 3, that could be the reason that you're not making sales. So you need to go out and get more reviews for your listing. How about image quality? Check your image quality. Look at theirs. Look at the quality of their image to see what different angles or what different sort of additional enhancements they provided for their images, and then look at yours, compare it to yours, and try to imitate theirs and see if that makes a difference. How about the title and the bullets? Make sure that your title is compelling, or your bullets are giving, or your description is giving a lot of valuable benefits for the customer. Or pricing. Look at the pricing. Maybe try to match your competitors' pricing, or try different pricing and see if that makes the difference. And actually, I think honestly, it tends to be driven the majority of time by Prime eligibility. Like just that ability to be fulfilled by Amazon drives so much sales that just by making that one change where you let Amazon do your fulfilling for you, you send it to Amazon, they stock it and then they fulfill to customers, which automatically places them in Prime and gives them free 2-day shipping, lower cost 1-day shipping, etc. Sometimes that is the factor that makes the difference between you making a lot of sales and you making a little sales. But try specifically those because it's a lot easier to get more reviews, change the image, title and bullets, and pricing. And if those don't work, shoot it over to to FBA, and see if by them having it and them fulfilling for you, that makes the difference. Another thing you can do if your products aren't selling is get professional help. Now, I'm not talking about psychological professional help. I mean getting marketing help, especially from a copywriter, a person who can write your listing or help you with your designing your images in such a way that it emotionally compels people to buy. There are some great copywriters you can find on Fiverr for a low cost. Elance, you can find some great copywriters out there who will be willing and they have a lot of success listing products for people, and they could do it for you too. Or you can actually hire a professional Amazon listing service. They actually have them where people go to them. They go ahead and set up their entire listing, images, details, bullets, descriptions, title, everything for them, and then tweak it over time to continue to improve the product success. Now, generally, these type of companies, they'll charge you anywhere from $100 to $250, but it's worth it if it increases your sales. Another option if your products aren't selling is test different pricing strategies. Try lowering the price until people start buying and then start raising it up again a little at a time. Like try lowering it as low as you can go. Just always make sure that you're making a profit margin. You don't want to lose money on this. But lower it as low as you can go, start getting some momentum, and then little by little incrementally raise it. Hey, the good part about getting the momentum is at least you have better sales ranks, so you have better exposure. More people can see your product, because that might be the reason that they're not buying it. They don't see it, but at least it gives you a little bit more exposure, so that as people buy, you can incrementally raise the price. And if they continue to buy, keep raising the price until you see that the momentum starts to dwindle, and then you've identified your ideal target price. Last, if your products really aren't selling, remember this is the test phase of your product. The purpose of us running this test is to see if people even find enough value in your product. But if you're not, if you ran everything, you did everything that you were supposed to, filled out anything missing, got some help, changed the pricing, and it still didn't make a difference, your test showed that people just don't see enough value in your product right now. And guess what? That's good news. Because now you realize, great, now I don't have to spend a lot of time or effort on a product that may not necessarily help me build the stream of income that I'm looking for. Excellent. And again, if you have the extra inventory, you probably have 5 to 10 left over, sell them on eBay. Try to get your money back or as much as you can back, or drop the price really low on Amazon so you can get rid of it and then try a new product. So it's great time for you to move to the next product or even the next product category. So in review, if your products aren't selling, number one, check what is missing. Look at your competitors, see what they're doing right, especially the successful ones on the bestseller list, and find out what they have that you don't have, and then fill in the missing pieces. Number two, get professional help. How? Get a copywriter to write your listings for you, or hire an Amazon listing service to do it for you because they've got the experience of helping other people be successful as well. Number four, lower your price until people start buying. Like in other words, I mean, hey, as long as you can go that you don't lose any money, drop the price just to get the momentum started, and then little by little increase the price. And last, after you've done everything you can, remember this is the testing and validation period of your product. Just bench it, archive it, get rid of it. You realize, wow, the test proved successful because it showed you that it was not a viable product that the marketplace really wants, and go find another one. So thank you very much.